possible by 343 Studios.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Nathan343 here. Today is the day. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I am on the GoPro and hopefully this video turns out good. We've got some footage we've already taken of this SpeedTech lighting setup. So this is what we've got. So I'm going to kind of do it. It's been cloudy, snowing, raining. We have had a few sunny days. I'm sure you guys are going to see this in the sunlight. It is afternoon. It is now trying to clear off. We just had some snow today, but it's cloudy again. Of course, we had a lot of cloudy days during the winter, and I'm sure you guys are going to see this in full sun multiple times on this channel and my lawn care channel, which you haven't done so, go make sure you go check out New Horizon Lawn Care. I will link that in the description below. Go check it out. Follow the channel there. Going to be snowplow videos going on over there, so make sure you go check that channel out. But without further ado, let's show you what we got. Ahead and hooked up the headache rack, the running board lights. I didn't shoot any install video, but I'll kind of show you what I done and what I'm gonna do. So we got the headache rack on. Of course, it looks like one of the doors isn't shut because the cargo lights are on. Actually, I know why the cargo lights are on, because my dome light's on. We got the headache rack installed from DZ. I didn't use the stake pocket hookups because of, well, they really just didn't look like they'd hold very good. Those of you that use the stake pocket hookups, and let me know what you think of those. So I put a bolt here, had to run the bolt up. I couldn't get it to go down, so I ran the bolt with the nut up. It's way up to there, the corner. I am going to get some paint probably and touch those up or put some sort of sleeve over them so you can't see them. These here are going to be going in the they're going to have a toolbox over them, so you won't see them. I got to make a little bracket to go over those just so the toolbox will sit on those. Gonna probably put some lights either here on the side or on the back of the toolbox, and maybe even gonna put some brake lights, and I'll kind of show you those here in a minute because they're in the garage. I'm thinking about getting some flush mounts, making a plate on the back to where I can basically put the light up there, put the plate on the back, drill a hole in it, put the bolt through the light, smash it on there, and then I'll have brake lights up on my headache rack. But I will not probably do that until spring, or if it warms up sometime this summer when I can do that. So I've got to kind of find the lights because I want to get some clear ones or smoked ones or something. We still haven't got new tail lights yet, but that's to come. But we also have not got the side lights to the headache rack hooked up. That's coming in a different video if you want to know more about those. This is basically just the SpeedTech light strobe light part of this. So we've got two Z12s back here. We've also got two of the work lights from SpeedTech. That'll be coming in a different video. And we also got a backup camera. That'll be in a different video. So the running board lights are here. Kind of show you those. They're dirty just because I've been driving, but we're putting them through the test. So I've got a grommet I've got to put in there. Always grommet your stuff, although it's not getting like cut or anything. It's actually in there pretty loosely. So I'm gonna put a grommet on there. The wires basically go up, back up into the fender, and go up into here. Into the control box that has been sent to us from McTuning. So we use that to hook those up. We've got those hooked up to the strobe, and also the warning part of those is hooked up to that, and I'll show you that box here in a minute, but I ain't gonna go into the details of that because that's coming in a different review video. You'll see all that. We do have the 47-inch K-Force dual collared amber white light bar. I wish now I would have went with a 55-inch just because I think, I don't know, you guys tell me if I think, I don't know, the Liberty on the dually is a 54-inch and it just barely hangs over the side, and I think it looks a little bit better. So maybe eventually we'll switch that out to a 55. Maybe next year. We're just going to kind of play with that. I know that if I do end up switching that to a 55, I do know that I am going to be giving this light bar to a good friend of mine that lives out in Idaho, and he's probably watching this video right now. So because he's been wanting one, and if I end up getting a different one, I will send this to him. So we'll see. But Again, the wires here for these lights haven't been hooked up. I just have them here. I am going to be hooking them up probably the week after Christmas. I am waiting for the special wire I ordered for those, and then those will be hooked up, because it looks like, if the weather permits, we're going to be plowing snow the first week of January. So stay tuned for that. I'm also looking at maybe getting, haven't decided if I'm going to get some surface mounts to put here on the new fender flares, or maybe up in here. Haven't decided that yet, so we'll see. If you guys think I should put lights here, let me know. Of course, we got the grill lights. I am thinking about getting a different grill sometime, maybe a billet grill or something like that, and putting, so that I would redo the lights in it. I would probably honestly do just 2 there, like 2 in the center, then maybe 2 down here on the bumpers, and all that. So that would give me a little bit more wider footprint or something of that nature. So maybe thinking about a dash light. I don't think I need a visor light. If I do, I've got one in the dually. I could always transfer to here. But yeah, so here's the other bar. It's in there. Got to get the little grommets. I thought I brought the grommets with me the day I put those in. Apparently didn't. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. There is the light bar, and it is hooked up there with the 4 brackets. I went ahead and put 4 on it. Mounting that light bar to this headache rack was a breeze. If you guys are looking for an easy headache rack to mount lights to, this thing is simple. I'll do this just to kind of show you here how we did that. Just the head of the bolt goes down in here. You slide it up through there, and then you put your nut on there. I did have to put some spacers on there just to get it out far enough so I could get the nut tightened on that. Let me go ahead and show you what we got here in the cab. Control board, I'll go ahead and turn that on and that off. So that's our McTuning board. More to come about that. We've got our Speed Tech control box down there. Eventually I may end up building something here on the floor, some sort of metal console that I can put all these controls on. We do got our salt spreader controller there. So, and then we've also got our surface mounts over here. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on these. Just got power here. I'm going to turn on the warning lights on the side just so you guys can see those. And we do have a video already recorded. It was taken a couple days ago of this in full black darkness, so stay tuned for that. Kind of show you those. May end up putting it into a random pattern, although I think the random pattern would have the Chinese, or not the Chinese, they would have the California flash in it, and I don't really like California flash because we're not in California. So, but there's those. I'm gonna go ahead and open this door and go ahead and light up the light bar in 360 mode. Now it is in my random pattern and all that. I will show all the flood stuff in the night part of this video, but I like it. You guys can kind of get a little side shot over there, and then an up high shot. Looks pretty cool. Kind of one of their new random patterns. I do like it. I like it a lot. I think it's a very cool little pattern. And again, I'm going to go ahead and get away. I'm going to turn on the other lights here real quick. My grill lights. And I'm going to step back here a little bit. I'm going to walk up so that you guys can see this from a distance. See the speed limit sign over there is lighting up. Really bright. I'm probably 60 feet away from it, and it is pretty bright. That light bar is phenomenal. And I'll go ahead and walk over here on the side, let you guys see that. Now again, it's not dark, it's not fully daylight out, but as we're snow plowing, I'm sure we'll be snow plowing in the daytime. You guys will get to see these in the snowplow videos. You guys need to go check out New Horizons channel. Check out my old Speed Tech videos on my plowing stuff. Here I am out in the road. I'm like 20 feet away from it, maybe 25. As you can see there, looks super good. Let's go ahead and get you a little shot from the front. And all that. Go ahead and back up here. So, super bright there. Looks really good. So I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, as you can see, the patterns there on the ground. These bars are synchronized, so they are flashing the exact same pattern. All right, guys, we are on the GoPro right now, so hopefully the video is good. Daytime here in Casey, Illinois. Giving you guys a little daytime. Now this is kind of how this is going to look in the brightness here, because we've got this is basically what winter looks like. It's cloudy, and this is why we have these lights for cloudy days. So I'm kind of showing you what things look like with cloudy days. I will show the other pattern I have for the bar. It's not like blinding bright, but it's pretty bright for what Speed Tech used to be. I mean, as you can see there, the running board lights. I may end up changing that pattern on there. I haven't decided yet, but we'll see. I will flood those here in a minute to show you. Of course, you don't normally use flood in the daytime, but yeah. There's the grill lights, all Speed Tech lighting here. Do have the truck running to see if giving it extra power would help. Got the snowplow bracket thing down there. So yeah. Hey everybody, what's going on? Nathan343 here. Welcome back to the channel. It is a beautiful evening out here in southern Florida. I'm southern Florida. You know that. We're here in central Illinois, and we got a snowplow truck here that we have outfitted with Speed Tech lights. We have new stuff, old stuff, and all different kinds of stuff. How's it going? But we are going to be showing you guys here a little bit of the setup. We have the headache rack on. We have the new K-Force 47-inch with the new patterns on. We have the running board lights on. We have two of their work lights on. However, the work light stuff will come in a different video. I'm not going to show that off tonight, so I'm just going to show the strobe light part of this off in this video, and then the work light aspect will come later, because I have an unboxing video and a product review on those. The work lights on the side of the headache rack are not wired up yet. Still waiting on a certain kind of wire for those to come in. And then I'm also going to be showing in a separate video how we basically controlling all this. Other than the light bar controller, we have a controller under the hood from our good friends over at McTuning, and they have been kind enough to let us check out some of their stuff. So let's get to it. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to shut some of these lights off, and we're going to turn some lights on here, and you guys are going to see how awesome Speed Tech lights can make anything brighter and better. Check it out. Just to show you the takedowns, I got a cobweb up there. So there's the takedowns. You can see the alley lights. Now, a real cool thing with this being dual color, you can get a little extra alley. Turn your cruise mode on, and you get all the corners here. Now, I'll give you guys kind of a full 360 look around this once we have everything going and kind of show it off here. But if you guys set your cruise mode and the alley lights on, you're actually going to get like a 180-degree spread of light to the side. Now, what would be cool is, I'll turn the takedowns on so you guys are off so you guys can see those, is that if you could control left and right side independently. The only thing you can't do is that on Speed Tech is you don't have inner or different controls over that. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to flip this too. We'll flip it to the front side for you for a minute. So this is one of the patterns I have selected. Now, as you can see, I'll go ahead and turn off our big light here, because I'm blinded. You guys can see the two center lights are TIR. I wish SpeedTech would make a dual colored TIR. They can obviously make them in the deal when you upgrade. Okay, so we've got those. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to switch it to a different mode, and we have full flood to the front of the truck if I wanted to flood it. Now I have a pattern and a flood set, so if I'm plowing or if I, you know, need extra light, I have full flood. Picking it up, Clark? Here, let me loosen this up so you can tip the camera up. There you go. So, we got full flood to that, and then when I turn the mode button off, it goes back to mode 1, which is my alternating pattern. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in 360 mode here. This is one of the patterns I have selected, and it actually is lighting up quite a bit. And then we also have one of their new combination patterns selected in mode 2. So I will let you guys see that, which goes through a little bit of everything. So you get a little bit of every pattern they have on here, which I do like. Very nice. And then if you take it out of mode 1, it goes back to my quad strobe thing I have there. So we're going to turn it off, and then I'll go ahead and activate the warning here on the side of the truck. We have this set to we have the Ceptor series here. This is the super takedown. So not only do we have warning, we also have flood, and I'll show you that. This is the pattern I have selected, so it speeds up, slows down, you know, a little bit of torque. Not the same thing. I wish they had dual color in these. That would be sweet. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and turn that off, and we're going to turn the flood on. So now we can flood that, and that actually puts out a decent amount of light off to the side. So definitely liking that. And then again, once you combine the other lights with it, now when you're in warning mode, like we are here, and then we hit flood, it's going to override your warning mode. So there's that. I'll go ahead and turn this off. Let's go ahead and move to the back of the light bar, and I'll show you the different functions I have back there. Click 1 on the slider. It used to be the front of the bar. They have now fixed that to the rear of the bar, so I just have a little caution, amber, white. Now you can also set this just to do amber by selecting through the flash patterns. Towards the end of the flash patterns, there is some that will just flash in amber if you want. And then I also have I go into mode 2, I also have a rear flood to this, which will be awesome when I'm hooking up a trailer, unloading a trailer, something of that nature. I can get some serious light output back here. Some serious light output. So I will go ahead and put the bar on to full. Of course, it's going to go into its random pattern. I do like that random pattern. I think it's, I can't remember the name of what they call this. But just so you guys get a little bit of an extra feel, I'll turn my running lights on. We'll also turn the bumper lights on so you guys can see the bumper there. We have those on the back bumper going very bright, very impressed with that thing. I'll even go ahead and we'll go ahead and noisy thing. We'll turn that off. We'll go to a traffic advisor. So you can see the traffic advisor there, which does go in amber and white. Now you do not have control over the traffic advisor on what color it flashes in. It's either gonna, if you order it with a multicolor upgrade so that you have the multicolor upgrade around the deals, to where if you want the whole bar to be upgraded and you want it to where you can flood the whole back, you're going to have the traffic advisor in amber white. The only way to get that to just flash amber is to order it in the multicolor. You just order it in standard color. Okay, we'll go the other way. We'll go center out. I'm actually going to go ahead and shut the front of the bar off. And I'll turn those off. Reason. Oh, I know why, because we're in mode 2. We'll turn that off. I was like, why is it flooding? So there we go. Now you've got your caution. Now you've also got your traffic advisor going, and then we will do the other side. Just like so. So it looks pretty cool. And then we can turn that off. And then once you deactivate your traffic advisor, it goes back to its warning function. Alrighty. So, I think it's a very cool light bar. The headache rack's up here. We've got the work lights here on the side that we haven't got hooked up. Those are also Speed Tech, and we also have the backup lights here that are hooked up, but I'm not going to show you those in this video. Now, we are going to be showing off a new bumper here on the channel sometime next year. I'm going to be working with a company to put some new bumpers on this thing and check it out. We're also got taillights we're going to be doing and possibly some other strobe stuff. We got a toolbox over there that I'm actually going to dry fit here in just a minute, see how it fits, and go from there. But I think we're getting super close to having a lot of lighting on this thing. Work lighting, would like some more work lighting, maybe to the back, maybe even some brake lighting up on the headache rack that I could custom make brackets for and work out with that. So I do want to thank my buddy Nathan, my other buddy Nathan behind the camera, Nathan Clark, for running the camera for me tonight. And we'll go ahead and get you guys a 360 of this deal. I do have 2 more of the Z12s available that I got. So I might put those on the side of the toolbox so I have an upper, a little bit, you know, basically from the bumper to the light bar, I have a little bit of mid lighting there on the sides that I can also hook those up to a flood. So I'm thinking about hooking them up into the same flood wire that I have the running board lights hooked up to. So when I flood my running boards, those side lights will also flood solid white. So stay tuned. Let's get this thing all lit up. You guys can check it out. Montage starts now. All right, so here is a full flood full 360 of the light bar. The side lights are lit up. Of course, I don't have the fronts wired up to full flood. I could. I'd have to go back in and wire them up differently. But I got full flood on the sides. Of course, we will have a work light up in here eventually. So that's going to be sweet. Full 360 flood. I'll let you kind of see. It does light up. Of course, we got pole lights. Quite a bit for full 360. 360 degree flood off that light bar. The entire bar is flooded. Now, how do you get it to full flood like that? You just push and hold your pattern button for 3 to 5 seconds and it'll fully flood. So pretty awesome there. I like it. As you can see, them side lights putting off quite a bit of light. They are a TIR optic, so they do shoot out. It'd be cool if they were a linear optic. I think they'd get more spread on them, but pretty simple.